Good morning and welcome to another Beetle video. This is 2007 VW Beetle, and in this video I'm going to be taking the gearbox off. So I'm going to start with the jobs up top before I lift the car up, and I'll need to get the battery out, which should be under here, and the air intake box. So just sit you guys down, see if we can get the battery out and get as much done up top as possible. So to get his battery off, so this little lot should just lift out. Yep, that comes out. We'll put that to one side, and then we'll need to undo the battery clamps. Let's look. Usually 10mm. So a small impact should be up to this job, so just, yep. And that's loosened it. So just move that negative cable to one side, and then just do the same with the positive cable. I think is that one. Yeah, which it is. And that lifts off, and I'll need to disconnect this one as well. I think we've got my socket stuck. Just try and get it back in. Wiggle it out, how it comes. Just disconnect this one. Just try and get it out without getting the socket stuck. It's a bit of a funny one, that, but never mind. It's out, and that's all that matters. This is a little fuse board, so we need to get this out somehow. There we go, just lifts out. Just move that to one side, then lift this. It's like a battery tray. Just push that cable to one side. Out that comes. I'm going to need something a bit longer to get the battery out. I've got myself an extension bar. I think I can just about get in with impact, with a little impact. Yep, I can. Just this battery clamp. Yep, and just managed to get in with small impact and extension. So this battery should. So we've got it. Sorry, you can't see anything, but I just need to undo it a bit more. See if we can get it out now. A bit awkward to get in with camera. I'll be careful, I don't want to drop anything. And there goes the battery clamp. We'll trim that once the battery's out. Just lift it out. I seem to have lost the battery clamp, but Can't worry about that another time. We've got some, you can see that I've got a couple of bolts, I think they're 10mm. Should be able to get them out with ratchet, with an impact. So yeah, there's 10. It's just two 10mm bolts. We'll probably won't get to that battery pack once this tray's out. And there's something else, it's attached to this power steering reservoir. I'm not sure how that's going to come out, it needs to come out. And I found another bolt down there for air intake. I'm going to undo that one. That's another 10mm. So, liberates things a bit more. So I think I need to try get this air intake out. And there's another 10mm bolt up there. Try to take the whole box out rather than trying to do it in sections. Let's have a look. Another bolt somewhere. Might actually be better to try to take this off anyway. So I'm going to need a few more tools. Right, I found another 10mm bolt down there. So that should help free things up a bit more. Forgot about that one. I noticed it when I stopped the camera. So let's get these 10mm bolts out for the bottom of the battery tray. Still no idea how to separate this power steering fluid reservoir. So don't be disconnecting any of that. So what I need to do is get this airbox off. It's air intake. It's like a couple of positive drive screws. I wanted to do a service on this car. I didn't actually make a YouTube video. So remember, oil filter absolute pig of a job. So we've got right size screws. No, look, it's too big. You always need the right size bit, otherwise you can end up mooring your screws. I'll change my bits, try PZ1. I don't have to go all out with the impact. I've got it on middle settings, you have to go mad. And I can't get in with impact, so I'm going to try a screwdriver. So definitely need more tools. I've got all the screw undone, so the lid's loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it here by the sensor if I can get in with this screwdriver. And I'm using my work light for the first time. Saw that in the last toolbox video. This is going to be awkward. There's 4 screws. And I don't have to worry about disconnecting the math and stuff. In fact, thinking about it might be easier just disconnect it here. Unfortunately, I think the light's going to get in the way. Oops. Ooh. You know what's going to happen. Let's have a look. That might be a bit better. Just should be able to get that out. Still got the mat to contend with it, and that's out the way. Oops. Camera over. Connect math. So, right, there we go. Getting somewhere now. Where are we? Alright, and I think I'm leaning towards reconnecting the math. Unscrewing the sensor. So look, I can get this air intake hose off. Let's have a look. So this must come off somehow, this hose. Got to be careful not to damage stuff. Damn you, Volkswagen. I'm knocking the camera over again and it's getting frustrating, this job. I think I'll just carry on with it off camera and I'm not worried about stuff, but I might as well take this air filter off. It probably needs. Oh, this air filter's mucky. I'm not worried about that right now. See if I can get this air intake box out. So a little bit of a move it around, that's out. That gives better access to the gearbox stuff. There's a clutch slave cylinder, gear change levers, and that's part of the gear change mechanism. And our engine mount. So probably didn't need to. Well, I think I probably still going to need to remove this, but with the power steering pump still attached. I'm going to stop the camera here for now. I said I was going to stop the camera, but I think I know what attaches a power steering pump to battery tray. It's that 5mm Allen bolt. Now I've got a suitable. Yeah, there you go, 5mm. The 5mm Allen bit on the extension. So get in with the impact. And that should free that off. Let's see if... Yep. Because this is all part of battery tray. I need to undo this. Oops, over the light. Just undo this clamp. There we go, and that should free it off. Should be able to get this battery tray out. It's a bit awkward with lights and the camera, but the joys of making a video. So if I've got this right, can't do this one-handed. So, just put you guys down and watch me lift it out. Easy with two hands. I should be able to retrieve my battery clamp once this is out. Let's have a look. Just lift. It's a trouble with modern cars, everything's all packed in, so you got to dismantle things in a certain order, do a bit of a moving about. Let's have a look. I can see the battery clamp. I don't know where the bolt is for it, but let's see where I'm going wrong. Oh, there we go. That's out. I can see the battery clamp. I don't know where the bolt is for it. Should have got me into battery clamp. What happened to the bolt? Can't be far away. No, we can worry about that a bit later as soon as we start getting gearbox off. So that's improved access already. And there you go. See what I mean? I really need to get top of this air filter off. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but let's just worry about things as we cross that bridge when we get to it. And you can see there, that's the starter motor, so I need to get that off, and that's going to be a fun and a half. I don't think I'll get them with impact, so I'm not even going to think about trying. So I'll keep going off camera. I said until I find something I can film. It's going to be awkward doing this all with camera. I've got the rest of the airbox off, and there's a gear change levers. I've taken one of them off it. Show it on camera there. All I have to do is prise this clip off. Oops, so I can get it. I just prise this clip off, you just lift that bit off, and I've gone and dropped it. And then the gear change lever comes off. Now, where did that clip go? I'm going to need that. There's another part. Ah, there it is. I can see it. There it is. I'll retrieve that with my magnetic pickup tool. So anyway, we're starting to get there. There's the reverse light switch. Starter motor has to come off, and then I've got to undo the clutch slave cylinder. So that'll need bleeding, but I can sort that out when the gearbox comes back on. And I'll need to take this. That's okay. Probably need to take the gearbox lever cables off there, the gear change cables. They need to come off. They usually just lift off. But now I'm looking at it, I probably have to undo this bracket. So once the starter motor's off, clutch hydraulics are undone. I've disconnected the reverse light switch and freed off those gear change cables. And it should be a matter of just undoing gearbox. Let's have a look. I might get him with the ratchet. That looks like, no, not ratchet, impact. That looks like 13mm. So now I'm going to set you guys up. Just give me a sec, I'll try to set you up somewhere where you can see what I'm doing. Right, I've set you up a tripod, I should be able to get in. It's 30mm bolts. I don't knock the light. See, could just be a smaller impact. Won't have a chance with the beast anyway. The beast is overkill even for a job like this. So let's have a look. That's one. Yeah, still a bit awkward even with this impact. Two, and there's one just down here I can see. Probably have to use extension bar. Is it all three? I think that's all of them. Take these bolts out. Then just need to liberate this pipe for the clutch. Just clips in there. That's it. That's something else I've dropped. So that should be the gear change cables liberated, he says, hopefully. I just need to move them, or they're not going to get in the way. I can retrieve that clip. So can I retrieve that clip for one of the gear change cables? You know what, I might be able to retrieve that. There we go. Just put that in the parts tray. So I've just got a reverse light switch and the clutch. Slave cylinder. See, slave cylinder. Actually, I might not need to disturb the clutch hydraulics. I think slave cylinder just bolts onto the gearbox. Oh, that's handy. Some slave cylinders inside gearbox, it's combined with thrust bearing. So you've got to disconnect all the hydraulics to do that. So good. So and there's no signs of any leaks. Sometimes you know, if you've got fluid, if you've got the type where it's inside the gearbox, if the slave cylinder leaks, it'll get all over clutch. Yeah, I think I was definitely right on making the call saying it's a worn. It's just a worn clutch. It's just gone past 84,000 miles. I think it's going to be ratchet tight to get that slave cylinder out. And I think we're looking at 13mm. Let's see if I can. Might not need the extension bar, just a 3/8 ratchet. There we go. That's that one cracked off, and then well, this may be a bit awkward. I think I will need an extension bar for this other one. Yep. Normally I've got a bit impact on that one. I think any power tool would have got in. One bolt out. Maybe a bit awkward. Alright, I'm not going to carry it. I'm not going to show you getting that other bolt out. It's going to be awkward, so I'll just stop the camera here.